Hello guys, welcome in our new lecture in inverse trigonometric function. Okay, in inverse trigonometric function, I think this is the inverse of the function, inverse of the trigonometric function. So I wish to task some factors. Now we know that sin pi by 6 is equal to 1 by 2, sin 5 pi by 6 1 by 2, sin 13 pi by 6 1 by 2, and so on. There are so many another values whose give the values is 1 by 2 in sine. Okay, so I have studied in a previous lecture, you have studied, okay, to be inverse function, what is the condition? Is any condition to be inverse function? We can say in one of them both manner. Okay, so is there any condition to be inverse? Yes, there is a necessary and sufficient condition to be inverse, that the function must be 1 1 on 2. So what is 1 1? Okay, now sin pi by 6 1 by 2, this is the image of sine function, this is image of the sine function, this is image of the sine function. Okay, so what are the pi by 6, 5 pi by 6, 13 pi by 6 and so on? These are the pre-images. So which type of function is going on? I think this is many one function. So I think there is not possibilities to be inverse. Function. So I think at least minimum angle or real number must be exist, so that the value of sine gives the value 1 by 2. I think the minimum angle should be existed, so that the value in the sine gives the 1 by 2. So the minimum values are the real number, the least near real number, by which give the sine 1 by 2 sine pi by 6. So pi by 6 is the minimum angle, or the pi by 6 is the least real number whose give the value is 1 by 2 in the sine function. Okay, so this is a 1 1 function, and to be 1 1 function or onto function, we can find its inverse function. Okay, so definition. If x equal to t theta be the trigonometric function bijective, that should be bijective. So theta is equal to t inverse x is called inverse trigonometric function. And the main important things, t inverse x cannot be equal to 1 upon tx. This is the inverse function. And what are the conditions, what are the properties of the inverse function? The domain and range interchanged. The domain and range are interchanged to be inverse function. Okay, so this is not equal to, it never exists. T inverse x cannot be equal to 1 upon tx. Okay, so there are basic properties in inverse trigonometric function. First, quadrant, fourth quadrant, sine inverse x, cosec inverse x, and tan inverse x. In inverse trigonometric function, sine inverse x, cosec inverse x, and tan inverse x lies on the first and fourth quadrant. Okay. Second, first quadrant, second quadrant. Here the remaining, there are three inverse trigonometric function: cos inverse x, sec inverse x, and cot inverse x. The second rule is the cos inverse x, sec inverse x, and cot inverse x. These three inverse trigonometric functions lie on the first and second quadrant. Okay, so there is a common conditions between two conditions. First, the first quadrant are used commonly. Second condition, third quadrant is not used in inverse trigonometric function. It is clear? Okay. Next, third condition. Fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, the inverse trigonometric functions exist only in clockwise direction. Means minus 90 less or equal to y less or equal to 0, where y is t inverse theta, inverse trigonometric function. It is clear? Okay. Now, the next part that is very important in inverse trigonometric function. Domain, range in inverse trigonometric function. Okay. Sine inverse x, domain. The domain of the sine inverse x is minus 1, 2, plus 1. Now, range are principal value. Minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay. Now, the second part. Cos inverse x. Domain is also minus 1 to plus 1. because the minimum value of cos x is also -1 and maximum value of the cos x is also +1, and similarly the maximum value of sin x is +1 and minimum value of sin x is -1. Okay, so range or principal value 0 to pi. Now tan inverse x third, domain is a real number. Real number means -infinity to +infinity. Okay, range or principal value in open bracket -π/2 to +π/2, -π/2 to +π/2. Now cot inverse x third and fourth. Okay, domain is also the real number. Real number means -infinity to +infinity. Okay, range is also open interval 0 to pi. So I think there are few similarities in cot inverse and cos inverse x, and tan inverse x and sin inverse x. The range of the sin inverse x is closed interval -π/2 to +π/2, and the tan inverse x open interval -π/2 to +π/2. Okay, and similarity of the cot inverse and cos inverse x. The range of the cos inverse x is 0 to pi in closed interval, and the range of cot inverse x in 0 to pi in open interval. Okay, now next, sec inverse x. Fifth one is sec inverse x. Sec is the reciprocal of the cos. So domain of sec inverse x -infinity to -1 closed, union 1 to +infinity open. Okay, now range of sec inverse x 0 to pi -π/2, because in π/2 the sec inverse x or sec x gives the undefined value. So you have to exclude π/2 from 0 to pi. Okay, now the last and sixth, cosec inverse x, and we know that the cosec inverse x is the reciprocal of sin inverse x. Okay, so its domain is also same of the sec inverse x, -infinity -1 in closed interval, union 1 to infinity in open interval. Okay, now the range, and what are the similarities of the sin inverse x and cosec inverse x? So it's -π/2 to +π/2, and you have to exclude 0 because sin 0 is 0, so cosec 0 gives the undefined value, that is infinity. Okay, so these are the domain and the principal value or codomain. And what are the importance of these formulas, this identity, I will tell. So now the importance. first, if sine inverse sine theta is equal to theta, when if theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, sine inverse sine theta is equal to theta means function and inverse function will remove to each other if the theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. Okay, now second, cos inverse cos theta is equal to theta if theta belongs to 0 to pi according to domain and range. Now third, tan inverse tan theta is equal to theta if theta belongs to minus 90 in closed interval to plus 90. Okay, now fourth, sec inverse sec theta is equal to theta. Okay, when if theta belongs to 0 to pi and theta cannot be equal to pi by 2. Theta cannot be equal to pi by 2. And fourth is cosec inverse cosec theta is equal to theta if theta belongs to minus 90 to plus 90, minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2, and theta cannot be equal to 0 because at theta equal to 0 cosec function gives the undefined value, and similarly at theta equal to 90 or pi by 2 sec function gives the undefined value. Okay, now last, cot inverse cot theta is equal to theta. Okay, if theta belongs to open interval 0 to pi. Okay, so these are the importance of the domain and range. Okay, find the principal value of first question is cos inverse cos 2 pi by 3, and second question sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3, sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3. Okay, now since cos inverse cos theta is equal to theta when if theta belongs to 0 and pi. Okay, so the solution of the first question, cos inverse cos 2 pi by 3. Tell me, is 2 pi by 3 belongs to 0 to pi? Yes, obviously, since 2 pi by 3 belongs to 0 to pi, so there is no foundation in removing the function and inverse function. There is no condition, no foundation. Okay, so you can directly write cos inverse cos 2 pi by 3 is equal to 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi by 3 is the answer. Okay, in the same manner, the value of sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3 is, its answer is 2 pi by 3 or not. Okay, since sine inverse sine theta give the value theta if theta belongs to minus 90 to plus 90, minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2, but here 2 pi by 3 is the value, 2 pi by 3 is equal to 120 degree, but here we have minus 90 to plus 90. So what is the value of sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3? Is 2 pi by 3? No, because 2 pi by 3 is out of this interval. 2 pi by 3 is out of this interval. So what should be? So come in class 11th, sine inverse sine, we can write 2 pi by 3 pi minus pi by 3. Sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3 is equal to pi minus pi by 3. Just remember one things. What is the value of sine pi minus theta? So sine pi minus theta gives the value sine theta. Okay, so sine inverse sine pi by 3. Now this is the time to be include pi by 3 in this interval. Okay, so pi by 3, since pi by 3 belongs to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, so this should be removed. So sine inverse sine theta is removed, so this value is pi by 3. So there is a basic difference between both problems. Cos inverse cos 2 pi by 3 give the value only 2 pi by 3, because 2 pi by 3 lies in the range. Okay, now sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3 give the value pi by 3, because 2 pi by 3 is out of this interval. So to be in the interval, we have to conclude this angle 2 pi by 3 in this interval minus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. So we can write 2 pi by 3 as pi minus pi by 3, and sine pi minus theta is equal to sine theta. So this is the sine inverse sine pi by 3, and pi by 3 belongs to minus 90 to plus 90. So this is your answer. Okay. Now change in sign in inverse trigonometric function. So sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, cosec theta, cos theta, sec theta. Okay, these are the odd function and these are the even function. So come in sin minus theta. What is the value of sin minus theta? Equal to minus sin theta. So what should be changed in inverse trigonometric function? What are the reflection of the sine in inverse trigonometric function? Okay, sine inverse minus x. The inverse trigonometric function is the just reciprocal process of the trigonometric function. So without calculating anything in inverse trigonometric function, you have to convert in trigonometric function. You have to convert in trigonometric function. Okay, so first we take theta, whatever is given. Now convert in trigonometric function. So this will be sin theta is equal to minus x. Okay, so x equals to minus sin theta. So what are the process to be hidden of the sine in sin theta? Okay, so we can write here sine minus sin theta is equal to sine of minus theta. Now again convert in inverse function. So minus theta is equal to sine inverse x. So theta is equal to minus sine inverse x. And what is theta? Theta is sine inverse minus x. So sine inverse minus x, this will equal to minus sine inverse x. First two. Similarly, tan inverse minus x is equal to minus tan inverse x. Okay, cosec inverse minus x is equal to minus cosec inverse x. And what will we change in cos, sec and cot? Now the term of cos inverse minus x. So we take theta, whatever is given. Now convert in trigonometric function. So cos theta is equal to minus x. So x is equal to minus cos theta. Because of the cos theta even function, we can't write cos of minus theta, because cos minus theta is equal to plus cos theta. Okay, so in another manner we can write cos minus cos theta as cos pi minus theta. Why? Because the cos of pi minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. Okay, so now convert in inverse trigonometric function. So pi minus theta is equal to cos inverse x. Is it correct? Okay, now theta is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. And what is theta? Cos inverse minus x is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. The same changes exist in the sec and the cot. Sec inverse minus x is equal to pi minus sec inverse x. Okay, and the cot inverse minus x equal to pi minus cot inverse x. Okay, now the complementary change or transformation. Okay, now again we write sine inverse x is equal to theta let. Okay, so x equal to sine theta. We have to convert sine theta into cos theta. How can we convert it? Okay, so we can write cos 90 minus theta. Cos 90 minus theta. Again, now convert in inverse trigonometric function. So inverse function is cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus theta. Okay, so theta plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. And what is theta? Theta is sine inverse x. So sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. And there are two more relation from it. First, sine inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus cos inverse x, and the cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus sine inverse x. First, second and third. There are two more pairs that give the same result. So there is same relation between the tan inverse and cot inverse x. So tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is also gives the 1 pi by 2, and the tan inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus cot inverse x, and the cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Okay, and the same relation between sec inverse and cosec inverse x. So sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, this is the 4th, 5th and the 6th. Okay, the 7th, and the sec inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus cosec inverse x, and the cosec inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus sec inverse x. So there are 9 formulas of the complementary transformation. Now transformation of ratios. So I would like to ask a questions. In earlier classes or class 10th or class 11th, if you are given sine theta is equal to 3 by 5, sine theta equal to 3 by 5. Okay, so if you have to find the tan theta, so what are the process you adopt? Let this is the perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, now we need the base. So base can be found by using PDT. Okay, so base will be root of h square minus p square. Okay, so after finding the base, you can find the tan theta p upon b, or cot theta b upon p, or cosec theta h upon p, sec theta h upon b. Okay, you can find any ratios. Okay, the same process will be adopted in inverse trigonometric function. How? Suppose you are given sine inverse x and you have to convert in tan inverse, you have to convert in cot inverse, you have to convert in sec inverse, and also you have to convert in cosec inverse. So this is the value of theta. So sine theta is equal to x, and we can write x as x upon 1. This is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Now we need base. What is base? Base is 1 minus x square. So you need tan theta. Okay, the tan theta is equal to p upon b. P upon b. Okay, what is the perpendicular? Perpendicular is x, and the base is root of 1 minus x square. Now convert in inverse trigonometric function. So theta is tan inverse x divided by root of 1 minus x square. And what is theta? Theta is sine inverse x. So sine inverse x is equal to tan inverse x divided by root of 1 minus x square. Okay, if we have to convert in cot inverse, and cot is the reciprocal of the tan. So in inverse trigonometric function, the changing existed in domain. In domain, according to changing, you give the name of the function. Okay, so it is base perpendicular upon base, means sine theta by cos theta. If theta x equal to sine theta, x equal to sine theta, and what is the value of root of 1 minus x square? Obviously cos theta. Okay, and sine theta by cos theta gives the tan theta. Sine theta upon cos theta gives tan theta. So if sine theta is given, suppose that sine theta is given, and sine upon cos gives the tan theta. So if x equal to sine theta, so what is the value of root of 1 minus x square? Means cos theta. So sine theta by cos theta, tan theta. So the cot inverse x means cot inverse. What is cos upon sine? 1 minus root of 1 minus x square by x. Okay, and what is the cosec inverse? In cosec inverse x, because sine inverse x and cosec inverse x both are reciprocal to each other, but in inverse trigonometric function you have to name cosec inverse, but you have to convert in domain, means you have to write 1 upon x. So sine inverse x is equal to cosec inverse 1 upon x. Sine inverse x is equal to tan inverse x upon root of 1 minus x square. Sine inverse x is equal to cot inverse root of 1 minus x square divided by x. Okay, and what is the cos inverse x? So this will equal to cos inverse root of 1 minus x square by 1. This is the base, this is hypotenuse. So base upon hypotenuse is equal to cos inverse. Okay, so these are the basic importance factors in inverse trigonometric function, and I want to tell you about the importance of this chapter. There are major part of the calculation, means calculus is the major part of the class 12th subject of in mathematics. Okay, if this topic is not suitable for you, then you will lose so many topics, that means differentiation, integration, AOI, AOD. So there are so many various problems are relating to inverse trigonometric function. Without inverse trigonometric function, the differentiation cannot be strong and integration cannot be strong. Okay, and without integration, without differentiation, AOI, AOD, nothing you can do. Okay, so thank you. We will meet in next lecture in the part 2. Okay, thank you.